Good evening, MJ. How are you? We haven't seen one another in a year.
Hello, Aulia. As you can see, I am fine. We haven't met in such a long time. Are you missing me?
Oh, Alhamdulillah, I feel fine too. You thought I miss you? Definitely.
By the way, can I ask you some question regarding our study?
Sure, what is that?
Are you aware of the mining process affecting our environment?
Yes, mining operation change nature as long as their exploitation. There are so many impacts like in excavation phase, they are changing the geologic structures. They digging the earth, it affect the rock layer and change the geologic structure and that's impossible to recover. Another case is in the clearing phase. We should be cutting all of the trees that are disrupting mining process.
Hmm, I bet that changing the geologic state is the mandatory pace that can be left behind. But how about the trees that were cut down?
So when you cut down a lot of trees, which means this area used to forest or something similar, the biodiversity inside will be suffer more over the animal. On the other hand, I believe that mining plays a big role in climate change.
I agree with your statement. You mean like if the biodiversity habitats disappear, it will causing the biodiversity decrease, so that this earth will face difficulties in healing herself. The climate change is really reached our generation and it is frightening.
Absolutely right.
Ah, and regarding that case, I find that mining industry has enough law and regulation regarding those conditions, except the illegal mining. And there is recovery stage to repair the forest or the land that we use. Although it never be same as the beginning.
Makes sense. The problem is that I heard that the recent law and regulation regarding those circumstances are more unbinding than the previous one, but I hope that's not true.
Okay, based on what you are saying, I think that are several impacts of the mining operation, and I believe that mining operation may also cause air pollution. An example would be coal ash. What do you think about that?
I agree. Those ash probably causing the respiratory issues, and the most dangerous is when you're a miner and you don't use the safety mask properly while working, you will be suffer for black lung disease. Do you think there are preventing action to handle the ash?
Yes, I do. I read that there is a way to solve this problem. This action involves a chemical dust collector to prevent coal ash from flying.
Interesting. Does it working principle similar to the ash filter in the industry?
Yeah, it's similar. I would like to leave the ash stuff. In my opinion, another fatal error due to the mining operation is water contamination. The acid drainage water that harm humans and animals also damage the soil and vegetation as the result of low pH water contamination.
But it wouldn't happen if the company managed, handle, and control their water pond properly.
That's definitely that's definitely right. But even the best handling method has its risks, although just a little. I have read a news that claiming PLTU Suralaya have polluting environment. Some farmer experiencing the outcrop failure and the fisher could not catch the udang rebung. Of course, that's not because the mining operation, but can you imagine what is it like when that condition happen?
That's horrible to imagine. But we always a preventive action to do.
Okay, I enjoy this conversation, but I have to go now. My mom told me to take some ice cube in the store.
Okay, Jay. I look forward to talking to you again. Have a good time. Bye bye.
Of course, I hope you too. Bye.